Okay. Now that all the loud stuff is done, all the banging around. What's up, Garrick?
Okay.
Well, yeah, but I'm going to put that face. I'm going to make that wow because you picked the Cleveland Indians. I mean, what on earth is going on with that? That may be the weirdest thing that I've seen in a while. What's going on, Rudy? Oh, my goodness. There's a lot of cards. Let's just dig right in. I mean, we could wait and play around, but let's get on. What's up, John? How are you? Let's start with this. Going for the Tommy, huh? All right. I think that's a good... Christian Yelich. My curiosity would be whether or not we get a... my curiosity, what I'm curious about are the autographs for these things. Eventually my brain and my mouth will line up. Brewers for the first one. Maybe. Maybe. Well, yesterday was an actual day off, which was nice. My son has 95% of the rhythm down for shipping, which is good. He's starting to get to know the names. So, because some people pay under other names. He's starting to get all that down, and that was nice. So once we have that accomplished, which I think we're pretty good now, you know, over under is 5.5 for what? Just one rare one of a kind Mariner card. What's up, Brian? Would be good, right? Right? What is the over under? What are we over undering? Cabrera, Jordan. What's the what is the over under on? What is that? That's weird. Look how big that that sleeve is. What's going on there? Maybe I grabbed the wrong thing. Oh, 5.5 autographs. You're saying out of here? We're going to do all of these first then. So we have an accurate number. And then we'll do the other ones. Willie Mays. And Duhar. 5.5. All right. Last time, what was it? 5? Did we have 5 out of here last time? That's weird. Uh-oh. Is this an autograph to start? What is that? Abreu out of 99. Huh. Too bad. Was it 6? All right, then. Huh. I guess I must have put some of the wrong sleeves in here. I guess I opened thick sleeves. I didn't think I did. Oh, yeah. That's first few are thick sleeves. Why are they in there? Huh. Oliver, just go, Oliver. No one's feeding you. My cat's like, hey, are you gonna give me any food? You gonna give me any food? I'm opening packs of cards. Yeah, but you gonna give me some food? No. But you need to give me some food. He begs. He'll come over here and beg forever. Yu Chang, Mr. Smile. Bob Feller. Gonsolin. Yeah, I don't know how that happened with the thick sleeves. That's weird. Maybe somebody found a stack and just put them there. What's up, Scott? Scott's confused. He doesn't know the difference between 6 o'clock and 7 o'clock. He's still trying to figure it out. It's okay, Scott. You're a Reds fan. Our expectations of you are low. We have now transitioned from the Dodgers to the Red Sox. I mean, to the Reds. For now. But don't you worry. We will transition back. Booby shit. Oh, look at that thing. You got rolled. See that on the top? That sucks. Bozos. Can't you guys even... Whatever. Whatever. Blue Jays. No, I didn't. I put in 6 o'clock Central Standard Time. Then I changed it to 7 because it was already past 6. So I think you've been drinking again. So the listing was at 6, and then I accidentally wrote 6. Then I changed it to 7 real fast. So clearly you didn't update it. So you thought it was something that it wasn't, because you're a Reds fan, and you know that's the end of that conversation. Well, the initial mess up was mine though, because I did put 6 o'clock. But then I went back and corrected it, so I guess it just didn't update for you. So you're bad, because you're a Reds fan. Hey, look, a red. Joey Votto. Carlos Correa. A red Cole Calhoun. Okay, not all Reds fans. Some. Some Reds fans, but not all. What happened here? Didn't I put something in a top loader? Wasn't there a /99 here? Oh, here he is. All right. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't work out for me because Rudy is a Reds fan, so I'll have to work that out. I'll figure it out. I mean, actually, what I'm doing is picking on Scott straight, you know. But I'm trying to do it in a way that, you know, fools him into thinking I'm just not going after him. But then, you know, the conductor. Gee, we haven't seen that at all. That's brand new. That's brand new. Pedro Martinez. Look, there's Jim Tomey. All right, I'm done with Garrick. I am done with Garrick. So I took a good, hard, long look today at the Panini National Treasures checklist. Wow. And it's a good checklist. It's a good checklist. There's a lot of good stuff, especially the Yankees, man. Especially the Yankees, but I think that's pretty loaded top to bottom. Did you guys take a look at it? And then I didn't know until today that I also got a case of Dynasty. Dynasty is a 5-box case, and it's 1 hit per box, and it is not a cheap box. Darn it. So, I got a case of Dynasty coming. And so I got to figure out what to do with that. That's the kind of thing where I almost want to open it myself. But, we'll see. We'll see. Eloy Jimenez. Probably a better idea to just maybe just sell the boxes off on Restlesscraft Retail. And let people buy them if they want to buy them. Kind of hard to do a 2019 break when there's only 5 cards. I mean, I guess we could do it, but I would feel bad for the other, because the Yankees will probably get 3 of the 5 hits, and then the other 2 teams would be like Arizona and Cleveland. We'll probably get 2 Bobby Bradleys. I don't think they're Bobby Bradleys, though. Honestly, I don't know. I better look. But they're West Coast cases, so, you know, maybe Mike Trout will jump out of there. Maybe Mike Trout will jump out of there. I don't know. That's why I'm kind of feeling like maybe I want to open them myself. I'm kind of greedy and selfish like that. Hey, Pagliarillo. Come on, that's a good one right there. How often have you seen a Pagliarillo autograph for the Yankees? A player break? You know how many players are in that? We could just do a box break. I mean, you're buying a, you know, whatever the price is, you're just buying a whole box. I mean, that would be the most fair way. And it's all low numbered stuff, which is really good. So, I mean, I like the product. I just didn't know I was getting any until they called me and said, "Hey, you're getting some." I was like, "Oh, okay." And then we should probably talk about the update checklist. So Topps did exactly what I hoped they wouldn't do. And they held over like everybody. Like everybody. Now, I still think it is a very strong checklist. If you look at the checklist, if you take a good hard look at it, lots of good autos in there. You know what I'm saying? There's lots of good hits, lots of fun looking possibilities, which I like. I think the silver packs are going to be excellent, which I like. And I'll be honest with you, everybody likes to do flagship, which is great. Well, not everybody, but most people. And I think we're going to be able to get into this one without, because my initial fear was we were going to have to get into it and break the bank. And now I don't believe it's going to break the bank for anybody to be able to do a lot of this. And that actually makes me happier. Good. That actually makes me happier because I think the possibilities are strong, and we always hit lots of good stuff out of flagship. You know, and without it breaking the bank, then that just makes it. Yeah, I mean, what's gonna be crazy though? I mean, honestly, what would they be at the most? I mean, it's not going to be a $200 spot for the Yankees, right? It's going to be, you know, I would think, and I haven't done the numbers yet because, you know, I'm still haven't done the numbers yet for the other one. But I mean, worst case scenario, 150 for the Yankees. And I think that's worst case scenario is 150 for the Yankees, right? And, you know, but I think there's going to be a lot of, I think the bulk of it's going to be well under $50 for a team. And you're talking about full case breaks. So there's going to be a lot of stuff. I don't know what that means yet because I haven't run the numbers, but and the Dodgers are pretty strong. So I mean, the Dodgers will probably be a little bit more. But I mean, how much more could it be? You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be. I mean, the biggest rookie that I saw, and I guess it's not even really a rookie, is a Rosarina. And I didn't see an autograph for him, so I don't know. So I think it'll be a good product when we mix it with the retail. I think it's going to make it more fun. There'll be more possibilities. And I just think it'll be strong without breaking the bank. And I'm all about that. I am all about having a big pile of cards without having to overpay for it all. Not overpay, but you guys know what I mean. And that's where I'm seeing it now. Because I had people telling me numbers, and I'm like, I don't believe you guys are right on the numbers. I just don't see it the way everybody else does. I'm just happy Joey Bart's not in there. I don't care about the rest of it. I don't care if I get any Giants at all. I'm just happy that Joey Bart is gonna. Well, I mean, there's a Joey Bart in there, but you know what I'm saying. And that prospect lineup looks. It's a good prospect lineup, and there, you know, those that will be the chase. We'll be chasing those, but again, I think we're going to be chasing them for relatively. Honestly, I think a good comp on the price is probably I'd have to add up with this one. This might be a good comp team wise. I mean, the Yankees will be a little bit more, but this might be a good comp for, you know, what we're looking at adjusted. I mean, if you take the total money, I don't know what the total money of this one is, but I can't imagine that you know, it'll be more than this across the board. I wouldn't think, because I have no intention of. I mean, what's current secondary on it? 1,500 a case. I feel like that's high for a break, in my opinion. I mean, I haven't done the numbers yet. Again, what's up, Jesse? But in my opinion, I don't even see it breaking at 1,500. That's just me. I could be wrong on that, but I think it would have to be. I would have to be missing something, and I'll go back and look at it for it to be. I think more than that. Hey, Al K line out of 175. So good. So good. I mean, it's good. You know, I think that's, you know, update is always fun. Lots of possibilities. Don't break the bank. And now I don't feel as pressured as I did before to try to. I still think I want to do 20 cases, but I don't feel as pressured now to kill myself about it. We got enough retail coming in that we're going to be able to do, and there'll be lots of retail only things that'll be fun that I saw in there, retail only hits. So it'll be fun. Mauricio Dubon. But up first will be National Treasures. So we'll jump in with National Treasures on Wednesday. I think what we're gonna do, I wasn't gonna have a break tomorrow either way. I'm gonna be quite frank with all of you and say that I don't want to be the reason why someone doesn't go vote, and so we weren't gonna have a break either way. But now maybe we'll just sell that break, you know, later on, 8 o'clock or something, a keynote. And then do that first thing Wednesday morning, and then we're gonna do an eBay Wednesday night. That is free shipping, and then we'll do it again on Thursday, and then Friday we'll dive in with both feet to whatever it is that we're doing on Friday. What are we doing on Friday? Update. And we have 2 weeks between, I think, update and the next product, right? I think up next after this is Ginter Chrome or something. I better look. It's something, though. All rise. So it's good. And then some more retail on the horizon. I can't remember what it was, but there's some basketball something, I think. Oh, look at that pretty thing. That is pretty. Not a bad corner on there either, which is good. Let me look at that. When they're crabby. Maybe a small white dot, but I mean, not a bad corner though. You know what I'm saying? Not a. I don't, but I can get more contenders. You guys want to do more? I mean, I'm game for more contenders if you guys want to do more of that. You know what? Actually, I think I can get it for a better price too, which is nice. So I'll be able to bring the pricing down. Is that something we're interested in? COD bond. Tim Lincecum. Yamaguchi. He is numbered to 99. 28 out of 99. You can see kind of a little bit of whiting, but it's not like a corner whiting. You know what I'm talking about when you get that little side thing? Like that. But outside of that, it's strong card. Did you? All right, get more contenders. I can pick more up. I think I can get more locally. And like I said, I think I'm going to be able to bring pricing down, which I like. I like to bring pricing down. You know what? That product was really very good. I enjoyed the heck out of it. I honestly did, Vladdy. I mean, partially because I think I averaged 4 Giants autographs a case. So, I mean, that helps. But even without him, I think it was, you know, there were a lot of good hits. All right, hold on. Let me just send an email because I don't want him to sell out. Okay. None of your business. Just take your Cleveland and shut up. All right, I sent the email, so I should have a case. I think it was. I think I pulled 9 total. Was the? Well, I think I hit the. I think the 8.5 was the over under, and I did hit 9. All right, somewhere in the next couple days, we'll mix in a case of contenders, and I'll reprice it. I'll take a look at the pricing. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure I can bring it down. I'll have to go back through my notes because I took some notes on some things I thought I could, that I thought were good. And I enjoyed that. I really did enjoy it. Oh, the eBay break. No, I got 4. I got 4 on the eBay break, Jesse. Only 4. But seriously, on the eBay break though, I hit that. And that's all I cared about. I just wanted 1 Patrick Bailey. And I hit my 1 Patrick Bailey. So I don't care what happens. But that's my stack of autographs from and other, you know, anything else I sleeved from how many cases did we open? 5 cases. So I did pretty well. I have no complaints. If you guys see anything while we're going through this that I missed, make sure you yell at me. Zach. I'll put Zach in a sleeve. Make sure you yell. So it's gonna be a fun week. It's gonna be a busy week, and I'm gonna list beginning Friday. We're gonna list straight through on eBay, except for Sunday, of course. Straight through on eBay, full case breaks of update until whatever comes out next comes out. Tops, I think it's Chrome update, or I mean Tops Allen and Ginter Chrome. I don't know what the hell it is, honestly. Nolan Arenado for the Rockies. All I know is it's 2 weeks after. And then we gotta figure out what to do with that case of whatever that product is I was just telling you about. Dynasty. One case of Dynasty. What's up, Brian? One case of Dynasty, like $400 hits or something. Who wants to buy a box of, yeah, we just did a black Lubob, actually. Yeah. Who wants to buy a box of Dynasty at 400? We'll do a random break, $400. See if anything happens. And then if we don't sell it, then I'll just have to open it myself. I mean, you know. And then I'll definitely get the look. I will definitely get the look for my wife. But you get a guaranteed something worthwhile. Man, there's a lot of big hits in Dynasty too. Good grief. Honestly, I got to tell you, Ginter Chrome, I'm curious to see it. My expectations are very low. Not that I think it's going to be a crappy product. I just am curious to see how they translate the product into Chrome. You know, I can't see that, Sandman. I can't see it. I can't visualize it. So Alcantara. Gavin Lux. You know what I'm saying? And somebody told me it was one autograph per. Oh, hold on. You know what? I'm just going to look it up real quick. And if Garrick says anything about playing Jeopardy music, somebody slap him. Ooh, snap. I take it back. That Superfractor looks pretty cool. Here's a link. Let's see. I like to go to this Go GTS because I just think they do a good job. 6 base card refractors, 18 mini base cards, and 7 inserts in a box. 1 autograph card. What? 1 autograph card in every case. Every case. 1 autograph per case. One autograph per case. I don't know. That's what it. Look at it. That's what it says. I don't know. Somebody look it up on Cardboard Connection or Beckett and see what it says. 1 autograph per case. Somebody look it up on one of those other ones, see if it says the same thing. That would disappoint me. That would disappoint me. I mean, we're still going to have it, but that would disappoint me. But it would put a premium on the... And I would assume that the autographs would be a premium. You know what I'm saying? I hope it's not going to be Bobby Bradley as one of the... Not that there's anything wrong with Bobby Bradley, but you know what I'm saying. It better be Mike Trout and Ken Griffey Jr. and, you know, big boys. Barry Bonds. Barry Bonds. Big rookies, Lou Bob. Yeah, fake Trout. Better not be fake Trout. You put a fake Trout in there, and I might revolt a little bit. Fake Trout. Jeez, fake Trout. I hope he turns out to be a superstar. That's what I really hope happens. Robel, Hammer, and Hank Aaron. Solak Jordan. Danny Jansen, yeah. Better not be those guys. Evan Longoria. 1 per case. Ugh. That is so disappointing. I'm not sure that, you know, whatever. I have to look at it. I'm gonna reserve judgment till I've had a good hard look at what's going on with it. But I mean, my initial thought is, what does 1 autograph per case really do for the product? I mean, hey, look, Bobby Bradley. I mean, seriously. No, look at the secondary. Someone go and take a look. Somebody take a look on Blowout or one of those and just see what the price is. Let me just see what it is with Sean.
Let me out. I'm stuck in your pocket.
Let me see what it is with Sean. Pre-sales. He's usually a better price on woo, 2174 2174.94 for a case. Ooh. Wow. You know what, guys? Honestly, I've said it before. I'm gonna say it again. The big three spend a lot of time trying to jam up prices. Honestly, I hope nobody bought any of this update at $2.50 a box. The update jumbos at $2.50 a box. Ugh. Because it ain't gonna be nowhere near $2.50 a box. And you know they do this. They jam these prices. Hey, look, life size Altuve. That's kind of neat. And then when they come out, you know, that product is not worth $2,200 a case. Just not worth $2,200 a case. I think it's John, right? John, you own the White Sox? Ryan Addison will give you a back rub if you let him have your Lou Bob. Whatever. I'm not going to be frustrated with pricing because we have done a good job, I think, of being able to get it in where I think is a good price. Yeah, he is. That's what I was thinking too, Garrick. But you know, it's Ryan. Ryan can do that. Anybody in here could do that. You want to, you know. Hey, look at that. Benintendi, and it's a red sock. Huh? Out of 75. If any of you guys want to conduct business in here, you're more than welcome to. Just when bozo strangers show up and trying to, hey, I have that card I'll sell to you. Well, no one asked you. Get out of here. Yeah, I know that was mean. And I'm only half playing. I mean, someone might offer me a Giants card that I don't have. And then I want them to be inside the feed, so I won't be mean. Rhino. That's probably true, Ryan. That is probably true. So the yeah, we'll see where it comes. I don't believe for a second that's going to break at $2,000. I mean, honestly, look at it this way, guys, and this is what I would seriously do. If you want to get an idea, look at that, of where we're probably going to break something at, look at wherever it's at on blowout, and figure that would be the high. That would be the high end of where we break it at. You know what I'm saying? At the most, if you look at where they're at, I think they're 500 a case for update. At the absolute most, you know, we would break it for 1,500, and we ain't gonna break it for no 1,500. But you know what I'm saying? So that's gonna give you an idea of what's gonna go on with it. The only exceptions to, well, no, that's not even true, because there's, yeah. Oh, look at that Tatis blue. That's nice. Oh, that's actually kind of cool looking. I really do like that one. What's up, George? Yeah, there ain't no way in hell it's breaking another 21.75 a case. I'll guarantee you guys that right now. There's no way. One auto per, with it all being chrome. The novelty, I don't even, I can't see that. I think that I wish that Topps, George, in my opinion, would have given us a couple of rookies. Couldn't you have given us Cronenworth? Could you have not have given us, you know, somebody else worthwhile? You know, I feel a little underwhelmed by the checklist, which I like personally, because that's going to help us keep pricing down. That's going to help us keep pricing down. So I'm underwhelmed. I think the autographs are excellent. I think the inserts are excellent. The insert sets and things that they're going to do, I think those all look great. There's some of them that look really cool that I'm really looking forward to seeing. But I was, you know, the one interesting thing, I'm going to be honest with you guys, the one thing that jumped out at me a little bit was seeing Dobnak for the Twins. Oh, the Dodgers, though. The Dodgers have so much stuff, though, Jesse. So many possibilities. So many possibilities. I think that's part of it. I think the Dobnak auto in this one is going to be, you know, is going to have interest for people. Let's say it that way. Out of 175 for the White Sox, that Zach Collins. You know, you got to take the total. The total. I don't know what the hell word I was going to say. You got to take the whole. I guess I was going to say in total. I don't know where it came from. But in a whole, I think the Dodgers checklist is very good. I think the Yankees checklist is by far the best one. I think there's, for most teams, some good possibilities that are genuine possibilities. You know what I'm saying? Usually you have something like, oh, look, there's a Trout auto, and there's 3 of them, but they're all /5. So what chance do you have at that realistically? But I think it's a realistic checklist for hits, but disappointing for rookies. My first run through on the autographs, I thought was pretty good. I thought it was pretty good. Autographs. And no, I don't just have to say that because I'm selling it. Because I just put it all on eBay to all go crazy. So did you guys see that listing that I had up there? I mean, that post that I put up there with that guy that put the negative feedback. And I'm gonna tell you my story. You know, anymore, Jesse, I think it's normal just because they like to hold over players now. But man, 2021 Series 1 is going to be an absolute monster, right? Oh, look at that, Aquino, and it's got an autograph. Hey, look at that. We got one. Scott Hockford. How the hell did Scott Hockford get something on for the Reds? You know why? It's because I make fun of the Reds all the time. I make fun of all the Reds all the time. And then Hockford, you know, the universe balances it out by giving him something like that. What is that? You should be happier than that. Hey, Hockford, put some exclamation points in there, please. Let's put some exclamation points in there. I would like to see at least 1 or 2 exclamation points. Pretend like you're excited about that, Aquino, or I keep it. Thank you. Thank you very much. You better put some exclamation points in there. That's nice. That is nice. And the odds of hitting these, what was it? 1 in every 1,000 something boxes. That is a heck of a hit. That is a heck of a hit for the odds. Hold on, let me get a top loader, see if I can get it to work.
I'm gonna take Katie and run back up to work. I'm gonna take Katie and run back up to work. There's a package of Charmin up there because we sold back out again. I don't know when there's another truck.
Okay, we'll go.
We have 3 rolls. Forgot all about it.
You're gonna go back to Costco?
Yeah, we have 3 rolls total.
Hey, look at that. Where's Ian at? Call him, tell him to bring him some.
Work.
Let's see if I can make this work. Let's see if I can make this work. Well, it's supposed to work. I'll bend you over. And I bend you over. Well, I'm gonna have to work on that a little bit. I'm nervous trying to. I'm not gonna jam it in there, so I'm gonna have to be when we're done, so I have more time. I didn't know it was a toilet paper emergency, but evidently so. But since I don't use toilet paper, it's all fine. You know. I know. It's like, all right. 1 in 1,000. All right, so did you guys see the post? I took it down. So when I first saw it, I was trying to remember if I remembered who the idiot was. But I think that negative feedback that he gave me was one of those things where someone, and I don't know why, there is for some reason, for some people, they just hate seeing people with 100% on their feedback. And that is the truth. There are some people that just hate it. And so when I first saw it, for half a second, I was going to get mad. And then I thought, when I was reading it, I was like, well, it doesn't make any sense. This doesn't make any sense to me why this person put the negative feedback. So he's upset because I forgot to list the non-baseball spot in the break.
I mean, get a mom and going to the store.
Okay. Katie staying here?
Yeah.
All right. And so, you know, but you didn't, you bought the Angels and the Dodgers. So I you know, whatever. And then, so that was your first one. And then you, of course, used the POS letters at the end of that. And then the other team you have is the Dodgers. And you claim on the Dodgers that I didn't send your cards and I kept them and listed them on eBay, which to me is the most idiotic thing to say. If you're, yeah, point of sale, that's right. If you're going to say something like that, I mean, say something that can't be, that eBay can't just go back and look at and say, yeah, but that's not true. That's not true. And so I was like, well, I'm pretty sure I can get these. I'm pretty sure I can get these off of there. And so I finally was able to get eBay to call me back. I couldn't find where to go, and then I went a different route to get a call back. So half an hour later, the lady calls me back, and she's really nice. And so we had a good conversation. And she's like, well, I cannot transfer you, which is something I didn't know that they don't do anymore. She said, I can't transfer you to the department where you could get them taken off right away. All I can do is send an email and with whatever you're saying, and then they'll let you know. And I said, well, okay, fine, you know. And I try very hard with eBay to go out of my way not to get sassy about it because I want it off there. And so I explained it to her, and then and so we got done, and I said, well, look, is there anybody that I can speak to report this guy for the POS part of that conversation, you know, that feedback? And she said, yeah, let me transfer you over there. And so this is the truth, guys. This is the 100% truth. I get this. She transfers me over to the other person. She says, hello, thank you for calling eBay. How can I help you? And her, whatever she's, something like that, I'm paraphrasing, but her southern drawl was so thick that I could barely understand what she was saying. And it was clearly southern. And so, you know, she's very nice. And I said, hey, you know, I explained the situation to her, and she looks at it and she says, oh, we ain't having that. And so I figured I was okay. What's up, Rebel? When she said, oh, we ain't having that, I'm like, okay. She said, not only am I going to take this down on the grounds that he used the language, but he's also getting whatever the thing they do because he used that kind of language. It's not a strike. I don't know what word she used because I couldn't quite understand, but there's something, and they're going to contact him, and so she said, told me all these things that are going to happen to him because of that. Oh, I think it's an autograph, maybe. Look at that, Bernie Carbo. Oh man, come on, Bernie Carbo. Bernie Carbo, I dig it. I like the Bernie Carbo autograph better than the other one. Nice, Bernie Carbo. I dig it. No, she didn't. She was younger, so she didn't. You could tell she was a younger person. But, so, you know, that was nice. And she said it might take me a couple minutes to take it off, but hang on. And then, so I refreshed the page and it was gone. I said, oh, it's gone. And she says, that's right. And I was like, okay. Anything else I could do for you? I'm like, no, that's it. I appreciate everything. So, you know, that dude with his fake negative feedback. And the thing is, I mean, make it realistic if you guys are going to do this. Do it on something that's going to be... I mean, you had the cards for a month, 5 days short of a month. At no point did you ask for a refund. Did you report that any cards were missing? Did you try to get a hold of me about anything? Did you, you know what I'm saying? You did absolutely nothing. And then you just throw up some negative feedback that I kept your cards and you were upset because I gave some cards that I didn't list and were none of your business. That's like somebody giving me negative feedback because I keep the Giants. Well, what? They're not listed. What are you worried about? So that's why I firmly believe that he was working on behalf of some other breaker. I do believe that he was working on behalf of, because he's just a low feedback goofball. You know what I'm saying? So I'll bet you though that when he realized that, he's probably virtually high-fiving whoever his buddies are and bragging about the negative feedback he left me, until he realized it ain't there no more. Until he realized that he messed up and lied. You know? Uh-oh, what is that? Foil something. Well, that's a slash 75. So that was fun. And I feel like I have grown as a person because I didn't really get upset. I wasn't really angry at any point. When I first saw the negatives, I started to get my dander up a little bit, and then I thought, no. Ooh, Roger Clemens. Let's wait and let's read it first. Look at that. Toronto Blue Jays. What are these out of 75, I think? 33 out of 75. Foil. Clemens. So that was fun. Aquino. Outside of that, that's the most exciting thing that happened. Very few trick-or-treaters actually showed up, which was a little disappointing. I slept through the entire thing. Thank goodness. Tie Cup. Hey, look at that tiny Aquino. What's going on here? The universe is swinging in favor of Hockford. That's right. Actually, I told Annette she needs to take all the unopened boxes that we had back because I just don't want them here. I don't want to be tempted to be, because I will stuff my face full of Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, and I just don't want to do that. And Kit Kats, I really like Kit Kats. At least you're using exclamation points there, Scott. That's what's the important thing. Yeah, they should be. They should be. Oh my lord, I love those things. I used to like Butterfingers more than I do now. I like them less. I like the ones that I like are the Almond Joy and Mounds. I like the Mookie Betts for the Red Sox. I like the combination of chocolate and coconut. The single box setup as part of the break is the one that you could buy from Topps online, Jesse. It's the Topps Archives Snapshot. So every single box, there's 11 cards and 1 autograph. So I bought them and I just threw them in the back, and I thought, you know, I'll just... Yes, that's my problem with it, Garrett. I figure since I didn't open them, I'll just throw them into the break. I'm trying to think what else I like. I like Mr. Good Bar. I like the Mr. Good Bars. Those are good. I like, you know, M&M's. You can give me any M&M's in the world, and I'm happy with it. Though my favorite sweet that is not related to, I'm gonna say this honestly. If you told me I had to have one style, I would have like the Hostess pies. I love Hostess pies. I really do. I love Hostess pies. I don't eat them very often, but I love them. And if there was a way that I could eat them every single day and they would not affect me in any way, I would eat many of them every single day. Hammer and Hank. And number 2 on my list are Oreos. I love Oreos. Oreo with quadruple stuff. The more white, the better. I don't care what's in the white. It just tastes delicious. When I was younger, you don't like chocolate candy, huh? Yeah, those are really good, Rebel. I like those. When I was younger, what I would do is I would take Oreos. I would take 5 of them. I'd put them in the bottom of whatever glass I had. I would pour milk over them and give them, 10 minutes to soften up. And then I would take a spoon and I would crunch them up really good. And then I would continue putting in Oreos and smashing them up and smashing them up until I could not fit anymore in the glass, because I pour a little milk, which at some point became, 12, 15 Oreos. And then I would just eat it. Why I don't weigh twice what I weigh now is absolutely beyond me. George Brett, that would have been a nice autograph. I like Nutter Butters. Royals. Nutter Butters are good. And I like Reese's Pieces. All right. But I'm telling you, a good fruit pie, oh my lord. Moon pies are good too. Moon pies are good too. I never had a moon pie until we came to Missouri. And then they're a little dry. But they're all right. I mean, the thing is, I don't drink milk as much as I used to. So, that might be part of it. One sec for me. Nope. Sorry, I was looking to see if I got a reply on some product. I have this feeling there are going to be lots of people calling me to offer me cases of update. You, Darvish. Kevin Lux. What's the, is it, George, is it not a big checklist for the Brewers? Or is it a strong checklist and you're just, I don't know. I don't think, again, I don't think any of the teams will be, the Yankees will be the strongest spot. Yankees will be the strongest spot. RC, see, I can't drink a soda and have anything sweet. I either have to have milk, which I don't drink as much as I used to, or a glass of tea, unsweetened iced tea. Grisham. Devin Williams is a, yeah, he had a rookie card in there, right? Does he have an autograph? Does Devin Williams have an auto? Don't be surprised if he's a top 3 for Rookie of the Year. That spot's probably going to be pretty strong. Ugh, look at that. He got rolled on this thing a little bit. People are going to be looking for a reason to grab spots. So if he has a rookie card in here and he's a finalist for Rookie of the Year, spot might go for more than you think it does on eBay. On eBay. Yelich too, huh? Yelich shouldn't have too good of a year though this year, right? So that's probably going to make that a decent spot. I mean, what's expensive? I mean, honestly, what would be expensive? 39, you know what I'm saying? Something like that would I just we'll see. First things first, I gotta do I gotta price National Treasures. Woo, the Yankees and National Treasure. Woo. They are stout, aren't they? Did you guys look at the Yankee spot? I almost want to keep the Yankee spot. I really do. So whenever I price it out, I hope nobody buys it. Because I'm not kidding. I really do want a shot at one of the Babe Ruth or Ted Williams or Joe DiMaggio, one of those guys. Oh my Lord. I'd keep that card. Especially Ted Williams. He's probably my favorite of that bunch. Not Ted Williams. Who am I thinking of? Lou Gehrig. I meant Lou Gehrig. Yankees and Ted Williams. What kind of dumb comment was that? Honestly. Lou Gehrig is who I want. My bad. Was a Rosarina not corrected? What are you talking about? Dodgers. What are we talking about? Are we talking about the pronunciation of Tatis again? It is Fernando Tatis. It is Fernando Tatis. It is not Tatis. If you say Tatis, you are pretentious and no one can save you. If you say Tatis, it's because you're pretentious. So just remember that. And you're not even a Padres fan, you're a Dodger fan. Why would you be correcting anything? We all know that an ounce of pretense is worth a pound of manure. So you know where to shovel your Tatis. It's Fernando Tatis. The Ted Williams thing was pretty funny, though. Look, Fernando Tatis. Yordan Alvarez. Dylan Cease. Yeah, you know what? I'm not a huge fan of Ted Williams. I'm not a big fan of Ted Williams. I mean, I think he was a great player. I think he would have been one of the best ever. But he just never was, you know. I like the dude we were just talking about a second ago that I can't think of his name. Lou Gehrig better. Both of them, John. The Cardinals and the Rays both have Rosarinas. Anyone have Fernando Tatis in there? He has autographs with the Cardinals and the Rays, which is crazy. Mike Trout's a meteor. Yeah, but nobody knows how old Fernando Valenzuela really was, and that's the problem. No doubt. Look at Jansen. Out of 175. Canley Jensen. Canley Jensen. Duke of Flatbush. Nico and Bo. He's too big to get out of the way, Scott. Why poor Jansen? He has his World Series. Oh, look at that. Oh. He has his World Series. No reason to feel bad for him. I will bet you money that now that Clayton Kershaw has his World Series title, he becomes a better pitcher because the pressure will be off. Hoppa. Ooh, blue. That's neat. Aha. Well, he has a World Series title. He doesn't care. You can tell him where to shove it. Oh, did he have the beer bug? Or are you talking about Turner? Yeah, clearly Turner left the bubble. Somewhere he got out the bubble, or somebody who was out of the bubble got in. That's more likely what happened. He snuck someone into the bubble. Brendan McKay. Mr. Sunshine. I think they would have played it. I think they just wouldn't have let him play. They would have tested everyone. Arizona. Bo Bichetti. Hey, look, we're halfway through the... How many autographs have we had? 2? We got to pick up some, get some more traction. I think we've only had 2 autos, right? Let's see. Yep, Bernie Carbo and Mike. Pags. We've only had... Who else? Who's the other one? Only 2. Oh, that's right. We had, what's his butt? You're right. My bad. I forgot about the Aquino. You are right. 3 autos. That's pretty good. We're ahead of the pace. Ahead of the pace. Be nice to get one more and defy the odds of these. Keston High-Ura. Keston High-Ura. Keystone. You know what I want? I want pizza. It's weird. I didn't even know I wanted pizza until just now. I caught a whiff of something that smelled like pizza. I don't know what it was. And then it made me want pizza. So don't be a hater. Let me ring the bell and eat some from the bench. But not a petite one. Oh, now I got stopped. Logan Allen stops me again. Gavin Lux. Here comes a gray. Is it a gray auto? Javier Baez out of 99. It is the suckiest pizza in the whole history of the world. Because they use Provel cheese, which is the worst cheese in the history of mankind. John Taylor will tell you different, as will Adam Duncan, but you shouldn't believe them just because. What is my favorite pizza? Like pizza brand or pizza toppings or what? If I had to pick one style of pizza and eat it forever, it would be Chicago deep dish. I love me some deep dish pizza. My favorite pizza that I've ever had in the history of my lifetime was in Montana. From, hey, look, Steve Carlton. From a place called, what was that place called?
What?
That place in Montana we had the pizza? The
Bridge?
Yeah, the Bridge. This place called the Bridge Pizza, and they had this mushroom. It was just mushrooms, all kinds of mushrooms and whatever else they put on the pizza, and it was the best pizza I think I've ever had. My favorite type of pizza, if I had to pick one that I would eat, ooh, that's a tough one. I think it would be a white sauce pizza. Chicken, bacon, mushrooms, tomato, maybe some spinach. But I am also very partial to barbecue pizzas. Off the beaten path. But I will say of the big brand pizzas, believe it or not, one of my favorite though, we got it. I love pineapple. We got some a couple weeks ago, and it was really not good. The deep dish they have at Little Caesars. Oh, when that's done well, because the topping is everything. I mean, the base is so crunchy. But the one we probably get the most, I think, is based on quality and price, is Domino's. That 3-topping carryout. Juan Soto.
Freezer pizza. It's Detroit style deep dish pizza.
Yeah, and Costco has this Detroit-style deep dish pizza that is just amazing. Provel sucks. I'm telling you, I said it before and I will say it again. Provel cheese is the Cincinnati Reds of cheeses. Provel cheese is the Cincinnati Reds of cheeses. Every year, you know, they offer promise, and then in the end, they just don't deliver. It would have been the Dodgers, but they won the World Series, so, you know, make the change. I haven't had New York style to compare to, so I will say of the pizzas that I had, by far and away my favorite. Look at that, Lonnie Smith. Of the pizzas that I've had, my favorite by far is Chicago deep dish. And I'll say that Lou Malnati's is probably my favorite in Chicago. Though what's the one we went to with Mandy and Marie?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah,
What?
The pizza place we went to with Mandy Marie and
Lou Malnati's?
was it Lou Malnati's?
Or what's the other one up there?
I can't remember. Anyway, that one was good too. Dylan Cease.
No,
Giordano's.
Giordano's.
Yeah. But I think Lou Mondotti's is my favorite Chicago style. Five have whirls? What the hell is that? Reggie Jackson for the Yankees. Oh, the world. Okay. So if I had to have one style of pizza, ooh man, I would take deep dish, Chicago style deep dish, but Detroit, I really do like the Detroit deep dish style too, with the crunchy crust. Oh, I do like that. So it would be deep dish for sure. I like Gino's East. We went and ate there. We ate at all of them. We also Pizzeria Uno, which is probably my least favorite. But we did the rounds last time Annette and I were in Chicago. We did the runes. At some point I'll get to New York. Maybe. Maybe after everything has chilled out a little bit. Billy Goat Tavern. I don't know. You have to ask Annette. I couldn't tell you. Did we go to the Billy Goat Tavern? She has her headphones on, so she's not going to hear. There's a place, you know, we've got a couple of really good St. Louis style. There's three that I really like. Little Mickey's is part of the family that owns the Interstate in Memphis. I think it's Interstate. And that is really good because, you know, the meat is always really good. I think everybody does a good job with the meat, but they have their sauce is just fantastic. And then if I do, Scott, I'll definitely look you up. I'm being serious. I'd love to go to a game. And then we have a local place called Sugar Fire, and they're pretty good. And then we have Pappy's, and Pappy's is the big boy. Pappy's is the big boy around here. Pappy's is one of the top, every year, one of the top barbecue places in the country. And they actually just opened another place here close to us. Because Pappy's is downtown, but this one's like 5 minutes away. Have we had any big A's hit? No, I don't think we have yet. I've never been to Pappy's. Sugar Fire's been all right. I mean, I like Little Mickey's the best so far there because they are consistently good. They have never let me down, and we've eaten there a lot. And Sugar Fire, I can think of 1 or 2 times where I was like, it's all right. The sides are awesome. Bacon wrap bacon, yeah. But I want to get the Pappy's over here in St. Pete, just opened recently. So we'll have to go over there and try it and see. Get some takeout. Kyle Seeger, the polar bear. Mauricio Dubon. And there's some other places. I mean, there's other barbecue places in St. Louis that are pretty good. I'd say if you had to pick something that was a strength of St. Louis cuisine, it would definitely be the barbecue, and not the Emo's Pizza. Just gross. Gross. You know what? We had In-N-Out a lot. When we lived in California, because I'm from Northern California, Jesse originally, and I like In-N-Out. I like In-N-Out. They're pretty good. With bets, none of the hamburger joints really though stand out to me as anything worthwhile. Red Sox. The other one is Whataburger, and and I've been to Whataburger too, and Five Guys is good. They've been consistently pretty good. I'll give you that one. Yes, I forgot about Five Guys. Yeah, we don't have In-N-Out here, but Five Guys, they are pretty consistently good. The one I miss in California, I'm going to be honest with you, that most of you guys probably haven't heard of, but it's a hot dog place, Der Wiener Schnitzel. Oh my lord, how I love Der Wiener Schnitzel. Hey, it's fun to say Der Wiener Schnitzel. I can't say it. But, Freddy's is all right. I would take Five Guys, though. I think Five Guys is really good. Freddy's is okay. There was something I didn't like about Freddy's. Maybe it was their milkshakes or something. But, yeah, Five Guys. Trying to think what other places we have here that... Now I want hot dogs. Oh, don't you love that, Chun? Oh, man, Der Wiener Schnitzel. Oh. Last time we were in California, they have a pastrami dog. Oh, my lord. It was so good. They have a Freddy's here in St. Pete. I don't know if they have one anywhere else. I think they do, but they have one here off of Mid Rivers, down by 94. 70 out of 75. Yuli Guriel, but they're good. I mean, I think Freddy's is pretty consistently good. And the other one, I think that they've been all right every time we've eaten there, though oh man, I can't think of the name of it. They used to have fried chicken there too, and now they don't anymore, but they're expensive. And I'm not a big fan of overly expensive. Which is why, to be quite honest with you, I don't go to Chick-fil-A a lot, because I think Chick-fil-A is very expensive. Culver's. Culver's is pretty good. I have never been to a Shake Shack, but I would like to go to see if it's overrated. But I like Culver's has been their burgers have been pretty good consistently for, you know, a fast food place. But I don't think I've ever had. No, I'm not saying I don't like Chick-fil-A. I do. I love Chick-fil-A, but I just think they're expensive. I think they're pricey for what you get. Clayton Kershaw. I mean, I'll be honest, when I can go get a 50-pack of chicken nuggets over at Wendy's for the same price, you know what I'm saying? You guys are making me forget who these guys are. Dodgers. I mean, I just don't think they're that superior. Their sauce is good. Nope. No, never heard of them. I know, I'm losing track of what's going on too, Jesse. The other one I wish they would get here in St. Louis is Taco John's. We had Taco John's a couple times when we were taking my son out to Missouri. Yeah, I haven't eaten. We've eaten at Qdoba a few times, and they're all right. But I mean, the thing is, I grew up in California, in the Bay Area, and there's just nothing like the big giant California style burritos. Even at the mall in Stockton, we were growing up, you could get just massively really good. Remember that, Net? Remember that at the mall in Stockton where they had the big giant burrito places?
Oh yeah, the monster burritos. Yeah.
And if you've ever been down into San Francisco and had those, yeah, the Mission style burritos. Oh, yeah. It's not.
Burritos as big as your head.
No Del Taco here either, which is too bad too.
There was. I think it's still down by the airport.
Del Taco?
There was a Del Taco down by the airport, yeah.
Huh, I didn't know that. I'll have to go there.
I'm not sure if they're still there or not, but they were.
I mean, you can get all the staples. And there is a Mexican store, a grocery store here about 20 minutes away that I can go get all the hot food items that I like on the weekend. So that's pretty awesome. And if you go down in downtown St. Louis on Cherokee Street, you can get tamales and you can get, you know, I Filipino things keep coming in my mind every single time I think of it. Yeah, my brain's not working. But anyway, and they're pretty good down there, but it's not California. I mean, honestly, any taco truck anywhere in California would be better than 95% of what you get here. Honestly, though, there's a good little place here called Rosie's Cakes and Paco's Tacos, and they specialize in street tacos, and they're good stuff. All right, Mike Trout, autographed. Dang it. If you didn't grow up in California, I think, honestly, I really believe California is a mecca where food is concerned. Consistently good food. If you didn't grow up in California, if you grew up in Missouri, it would be all right. It'd be all right, except for Chinese food is just ridiculously bad here. You'd be all right. But having grown up in California with the food that we grew up with and then coming here, it's a little tough. It's a little tough. The only Filipino food you can get here in St. Louis, you have to, I mean, it's not authentic enough to really call it Filipino food. So you got to really get things at the grocery stores. So. Oh, I bet it does. They have good soul food here in St. Louis too. They have, yeah. What's that TV show that's based out of St. Louis? Her place, I've never been there, but it's supposed to be really good. Randy, Arizona. Sweetie pies, yeah. That's supposed to be really good. You know what, honestly, I've never had it. Have you had it, Chun? Have you ever had balut? I've had opportunities, but I just cannot bring myself to, I can't bring myself to do it. I don't care what anyone says to me, 15-day old incubated egg that you cooked in the shell is not an aphrodisiac in any sense of the word, and honestly sounds like one of the grossest things ever. So, but I have lots of family on my mom's side who eat balut. No, they're not. And you got the, yeah, no. Just gross. Sweetie pies wasn't that good, huh? I'd like to go for the sake of saying that I went. Deion Sanders blue. You know, St. Louis has some good qualities. I mean, the Hill has some good restaurants. You know, the Italian part. There's some good restaurants there. The Asian area off of Olive. There's some good places there. There are lots of places for me to go get all the things that I like. I mean, give me some soup dumplings and, you know, barbecue pork and get the buns and things and go have some good dim sum. There are lots of places down there for that, which is good. So, you know, barbecue away here in St. Louis like it's going out of style. And, you know, now we've been here for 20 years. I'm starting to get used to it, you know. But then we go anywhere else and we're like, oh, my Lord, how I've missed you, real food. I missed an autograph? Look, we missed an autograph. I blame whoever had the Braves for not seeing Mark Wohlers. Thank goodness my wife saw it. Mark Wohlers autograph, so that gives us, what, 5 autos? Mark Wohlers, Atlanta Braves. Oops. Thank goodness. Is that Stanton out of 175? Giancarlo Stanton out of 175. Giancarlo. I was going to blame you, Scott, but I didn't want you to start feeling bad. I mean, it is your fault, but I just didn't want, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want you to. I didn't want you to take away the A's you've given to all the kids. You know? It's been a little quiet so far. Been a little quiet. When are the winter meetings? Winter meetings are the beginning of December, right? So I will not be breaking early for any of the winter meetings. Just be clear about that. So not too long, right? Not too long. Get past Thanksgiving, then get ready to roll. I think they'll have meetings. Just go to a state where they're not all locked down. Tatis. My Lord. Go to it in North Dakota. I'm sure there's somewhere nice in North Dakota you could have the winter meetings at. or South Dakota, or, you know. I wish they would, Jesse. I wish they would. Those bucket of balls they have are getting old. Bucket of balls they have are getting old. I think they probably got those from the A's. I mean, honestly, and I'm not trying to. That's not meant to be a shot at anyone who has anything, you know, any issues where that's concerned. But I think there's somewhere that you can find in the country. Ooh, what is that? That is a red. Ooh, what is a red? Let's find out. There's got to be somewhere in the country that you can have these things. Look at that. See that? Oh, it's a whatever that thing is, and still have that. Oh, of course. Out of 25, I guess it's a red, huh? Jordan Yamamoto. Jordan Yamamoto. Because the J is silent, right? J is pronounced like a Y. In everyone's name now. That's a first. You know, of all that we've opened, that's the first red one I've pulled. Crazy. Well, I guess we didn't open do too much archives, but we did a little bit. I think we did 9 cases or something. But there should be somebody, some city somewhere, that you can have it. I mean, they have it at the Tennessee in that Grand Ole Opry Hotel or whatever it was. Just put the bubble on that. I mean, it's not like the MLB isn't worth billions of dollars. Put the bubble on that thing for a week. Check the box, see what the odds are. Okay. Let's look. What is that? A 1955 something? No, that's 55 Bowman, huh? 55 Topps Mini. 55 Bowman Archives inserts, 1 in 7. Black is 1 in 669. Red is 1 in 2,639. Gold foil board, which must be the 1 of 1, or 1 in 64,214. Cornfield variant autograph, 1 in 1,347. How come we haven't hit a corn yet when we hit that thing? Yeah, that would work. Have it in an indoor stadium. I mean, there's plenty of indoor stadiums that you could hold it at, right? You can make it a combination of outdoor and indoor. Have people out and about, and you know. I just think there's ways you can do it. George Brett. Without everybody being all freaked out. Jorge Brett. What do you want?
Hot chocolate a little bit.
Oh my lord. No, because you'll spill it on the couch or on the ground by the couch.
I'll drink it on the table.
Whatever. You gonna let him in that?
No.
Only if your mother goes up there and monitors you. Or your sister.
Tell Katie to come out of the room and hang out there for you guys.
Then don't show up. Then don't show up. Send somebody in your place. Send somebody young. Slap a mask on them. Hey, old guy, I know you had to stay at home, but here's a potential trade. Everything's done by text anyway. At least you get people to, you know what I'm saying, get to tune into it. I know I'm mean and cruel when I say this. But I think that they open up the baseball stadiums next year, play 162 games, and if you're high risk or you're old, just don't go. Just don't go. Just don't go. Just say no and stay home. Why do you got to take away everything from everyone? Baseball. I would be a great commissioner of baseball. I would be a great commissioner of baseball. We would play baseball. We would figure it out. We would figure it out. For 162 games next year, we would figure it out. This one feels heavy. We would figure it out. And we would not start from a place of fear. We would not start at a place of fear. We would start at a place of figuring it out. Keto. Yeah, I think so too. I mean, the easiest thing in the world for baseball to do is beat people when they come in. Beat you when you come in. If you want to make everyone wear a mask, make them wear a mask. That's fine. You want everyone to wear gloves? Give them little gloves they have to wear. I don't know. It'd be terrible in the heat. But then when you come walking through the door, just beep your forehead. Beep it. Oh, crap, you got a fever. Get out. You're 855 years old. Sorry, you can't come in. Get out. Your kid's got snot running down his arm. Get out. You know what I'm saying? Make it happen. Make it happen. There would be double headers back in the game. I'll tell you that right now. As commissioner of baseball, I think double headers are great for the game, and I would bring them back. And it would not be you pay for one, then you got to leave and let somebody else come in for the other. You're paying one price for the double header. And you're staying. And you are staying. Both games. And guess what? You don't like that? Don't show up. Every other seat. Every other seat. And then the row behind you, every other, you know what I'm saying? So you have a little bit of social distancing. If that's what you feel like you got to do, do it. But put people's butts back in the stands, for heaven's sakes. And as commissioner of baseball, I would subsidize all San Francisco Giants signings 95%. 95% subsidy for all Giant signings. And I don't have a good reason for that one. I would just do it. I would put a tax on all Dodger signings of 150% above and beyond whatever they signed for. That's a good idea, Scott. I'm going to take that into consideration. And then then during the off season, every year we would empty out. We'd take Cincinnati out of their traditional home, and whatever team whined the most during the off season would become the Reds for that year, and they would play in Cincinnati. Reese Hoskins for the Phillies. So, you know, the Phillies could become the Reds one year. And then the Reds would become the Phillies. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you gotta let them play a few at home. I'd be fair to Dodger fans. I mean, they don't show up anyway, but give them like 15 games. Maybe they would sell out 15 games because they don't sell out anything now. I mean, they don't sell anything now. You show them in the 4th inning and leave in the 7th. I mean, what did you learn? What did you learn about the game? Whatever team that was for that year, Hockford. So if the Yankees became the Reds, so that year you would be collecting the Reds that used to be the Yankees. Then the year after that, if it's the Seattle Mariners, then you're collecting the Mariners, who are the Reds, who were the Mariners. Jeez, why you gotta make this all complicated and junk? Here comes a foil. Hey, Orlando Cepeda. Look, I got a giant. 11 out of 75. Yeah, but the good thing about just saying it and making other people doing it is that, you know, I wouldn't have to do anything. They would do it. I would just say it. Hey, for a call. And then it would be a man, Braves have 2 autographs. It would be a fan vote on whatever team was the whiniest during the off season, and they would become the Reds that year. Come on, Kyle. Why are you fighting me? Kyle Lewis. What's the deal, dude? Huh.
Did you notice this one doesn't have a Los Angeles
Yeah,
on it?
he doesn't have it on any of them, though.
No.
Or I'd fix it. I'd write it in there. That 3? Every team would get 10 do-overs every year. And that would either be a game or signing a player. You know what I'm saying? So if you got halfway through the year and you lost this close game and you were upset about it, you can get an automatic do-over on the game. Automatic do-over. Or if you got, there would be a cutoff. It would be 120 games. If after 120 games, somebody you signed sucks, you get a do-over. You don't get the games back, but you can take them off there. You can take them off your roster. And no, I mean, their contract for the rest of the year would be void. You'd have to pay them for the 120 games. But if you sign them for like a 5-year deal and they sucked right away, it'd be like, get out of here. Kind of like Bryce Harper, because honestly, let's be honest, the Phillies would eject his butt if they could. Oh, it is a marathon because we still have 3 hobby boxes and the little archives box to go. It's a 3-hour break for sure. Baez. I want to get an autograph. I think there's autographs on these, right? I'm going to hit an autograph on those. Hey. Jason Hayward, 41 out of 75 for the Cubs. The do-over would be good. No, we wouldn't allow PEDs. Come on. But we would allow banging garbage cans. You could not perform no performance-enhancing drugs. That's just terrible. That would be an awful rule. But every team is free to try to steal whatever signs they want. They can bang garbage cans. They can do whatever they want. Zach Gallen. Well, you don't see the 120 game null rule as a good one? Nah, but you just do it. Somebody would tick you off and you just cut them. That's a good question. I think she's been working a lot. You know, with all the problems with Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck. And on the time they were down, they both started taking painkillers and stuff, you know. They've now become part of a different problem in this country. And so she's been working overtime. Well, the only team that would need that would be the Reds. So we would call that the Reds rule, Scott. Chipper Jones. Because if you were the whiniest team, you need somebody to tell you what pitch is coming because you're going to lose anyway. So that would be called the Reds rule. Braves. Halfway through the season, we would you'd randomly come up with a percentage that you would have where the complete division would flip-flop, the standings would flip-flop. So if it was like 3 out of 100 chance that you have that, and then you put the little ball in there and you let it spin around, then it pops up, and then you have to completely turn over the division. So the team that was 13 and 62, suddenly now they're 62 and 13. And then you were like 100 and nothing, then you're like 0 and 100. Oh, 3% chance. I can't believe it. That would actually be kind of fun. I'd be the worst commissioner ever. I'd be fired after 1 year. They'd take me out after 120 games. They'd be like, we're gonna invoke the 120 game rule on the commissioner. Somebody please get him out of here. Mike Piazza. Yeah, but you've only got a 3% chance of that happening. I mean, why would you want to tank? They'll get there. They'll get there. I'm not going to say anything because anything I say is going to sound, it's going to bring into play factors that we don't discuss. I mean, we talk baseball. So I will just say in the big picture, I think we'll get there. Without, talking about anything else. We'll get there. This year, for all the potential pitfalls, was a really fun year. It was a really good year. You know what I'm saying? So, baseball will be all right. Baseball will be baseball. I can honestly say, and I was thinking about this after we talked about this the other day, that I really don't have any complaints about this year. Now that, I mean, in the moment, you know, you probably have some complaints, but overall, I think, you know, I think it was all right for what it was. I think it was all right for what it was. I did an informal poll of 10 Dodgers fans, and they all said the same thing. They all agreed with me. Juan. Uh-oh, here comes an autograph. This is probably Blue Moon Odom. Jeez. Blue Moon Odom. Yay! This is the guy we hit the most. I think they were always going to play. I think they were always going to play. Dooming and glooming it gives us better ratings. I think they were always going to play one way or another. They just had to figure out how. And I think they did all right. I think they did all right. Oh, there you go. An ace hit. Blue Moon Odom. What are we at now? Are we at 6 or 7? Because we have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow. Man, that's pretty good. That's better than last case. And we had the box topper auto thing, you know. Might be the best part of this break so far. Even though it's a Keno. You know. Literally anyone who played this year would have been better than that. Bo. Did he play this year? He played it near the end of the year, didn't he? Didn't he come up and play a little bit? Or did he just not play at all? He didn't play baseball? Yeah, so literally anyone who played the game this year would have been better. One more autograph would be awesome because I believe that last autograph would be Bruce Bochy. So if there's another autograph, it'll be Bruce Bochy, and you know, then I'll high five my wife.
Huh?
Huh?
I heard wife.
I said if I get a Bruce Bochy autograph, we're gonna high five.
Okay.
Anthony Rendon. How was his year? Did Rendon have a good year? I'm gonna tell you right now, if the Angels went out and got themselves 3 starters and a couple of relievers, they would probably be the best team in baseball. 3 starters and a couple of relievers. If I'm the Angels, I would just go out and do it. I would just go out and do it. Go out and find them. They're somewhere out there, Yamamoto. Not all new. I think add some more to it. I just think add some more. You know, give me 3 decent starters and spend whatever the hell you got to spend to get them. You know, guys that look like they're going to be worth a crap. And if I'm Mike Trout, honestly, if I'm Mike Trout, I'm telling the Angels, look, guys, either let's get this together and get it right, or trade me. Because I think if Mike Trout was like, I love being an Angel, but I want to win a World Series at some point in my career, you guys got to do something. Now, the curse of Albert Pujols is on, so they, you know, Albert needs to, for the Cardinals, so they, you know, it really helps the Cardinals, you know. Get some pictures. The man's a billionaire. Get some pictures, dude. Oh, we're over the salary cap. So what? It was Aquino. Oh, did I write Angels on there because we were talking about them? Look at that. I wrote Angels on there. Good call. I would have sent it to the Angels, too. No. Hell no. I would not trade Mike Trout for anybody. If you told me that I could pick 4 guys from the Yankees, your 4 that I pick for Mike Trout, I would stay with Mike Trout. I would stay with Mike Trout. And I would build around him. Because he's still going to put more butts in the stands. Carpenter out of 99. Could you imagine if he were a Yankee? Oh my Lord. It's been a while, huh? When did he sign it? It's got to be up. I bet she's going into the last year of it. Feels like it's been 10 years. I bet she's going into the last year of his contract.
Yeah.
Albert Pujols. Puggles.
4, 6, 7. It's only been about 7 or 8 years.
I thought it was 2011. Oh, it might have been 12, huh?
Yeah, it might have been 12. I was in the food court when that happened.
Gratterall.
And I was on the floor for 2 years and then running for 4.
What year was that, Addison? 12? If it's 12, he has 2 more years. And you know there ain't no way on earth he's retiring. All right. $2012. So 2 more years. Whatever. Albert is still viable. 2 years ago, the man hit 23 home runs, drove in 90-plus runs. The man's still viable. He can still play. If he's your DH and your DH can hit 23 and drive in in 90 plus runs, you're happy. You're happy. Thank you. And if the Angels had any kind of pitching, he would have probably 2 World Series with the Angels. I just don't understand that. I don't understand why they don't go after pitching. I don't get that at all. It seems like they go low ball on the pitching. They try to get trades for, you know, guys to see if they're worthwhile and just go out and sign somebody. Honestly, I would have given Cole whatever he wanted. Yankees are going to give you 40. We're going to give you 50. Come on and play. You know who the Rangers should trade? The Angels should trade for? Madison Bumgarner from Arizona. They should trade for Madison. Not if they'd offered him 50, Brendan McKay. Because he ain't gonna win a World Series with the Yankees. I'm gonna say this to you guys. I don't foresee the Yankees winning a World Series anytime in the near future. Something always goes wrong. Something always goes wrong. I just don't see the Yankees winning a World Series in the next 5 years. Clayton Kershaw. I don't even know if the guy will be up in 5 years. You think he'll be up in 5 years? I have my doubts. I mean, if he is, it's probably going to be his rookie year. The guy's what, 12, 14? Something like that. And as Mike Trout proves year in and year out, one great player does not a team make. Now, I'm not saying the Yankees don't have more than that, but I just think they don't. I don't think they gel well, you know? I don't think they gel well. I think the culture is wrong in New York. I don't know. I just don't think the Yankees will. Last blaster. The Blasters have been good again. Blasters have been good again. Let me get Aquino out of there. After this. Hang on, let me find this dude. Make you guys. There. Do I have more? I do. I have 2 more cases of blasters. I have enough to do this break 2 more times. I think this is a fun break. I mean, for what it is, it's an inexpensive break. You get a lot of products out of it for the what you're paying for it. The autos are fun, you know. I mean, no one's buying in this to big time speculate. I hope. Uh-oh. Is that a black? It looks like it might be black. Do we have a shot at 1 more auto? Oh, no, it's purple. Hey, look at that. Jim Tomey. 100 out of 175. Jim Thome. We didn't get as many Crystal Conductor as we did in the last case either. And we will eventually do those other 2. I mean, we're going into a stretch now where it's going to be pretty much new product. But we'll have some downtime because I still got a decent amount of stuff I want to get to this year. You know, the one thing I may not get to this year, I might have to just eat it, is what is that, collectors? No, Big League. I have 4 cases of Big League, and I have 5 cases of the boxes that have the what are they called? The action figures in there, the little baseball figurines, and I just haven't made it to them yet. Hey, Super Timmy Jim. And remember, if the auto in here is a Giants auto, we will open another one. Super Timmy Jim. Last time it was Bobby Bradley, I think. Let's hope it's not Bobby Bradley. Ooh, that'd be a nice one. So this is a Brave. Milwaukee Brave, so he's a Brave. What? What? Hey, look at that! Nico Horner. Nico Horner. There we go. That's what you want to see. Cubbies. Look at that. Very nice. Is it numbered at all? Nope. But it's a Cubs auto. Very nice. Shohei and Aaron the Judge. Three more boxes. 6 more autos. And these. Nope. I think these can be autographed too, can't they? I don't know for sure. You guys won the World Series, Jesse. I mean, honestly. How much you need? We just got through hitting a bunch of low-numbered Gavin Lux autos. Unless what you're telling me is you're being greedy, in which case, okay, fine. If you're being greedy, I'm with you. Let's be greedy. How about... You know whose autograph I would like to pull? In all honesty, Tommy Lasorda. That would be fun. Would it have to be on a cut sig? Is he alive still? If he is, they should put him in. Another Brave for call. A cornfield auto of anyone would be awesome. Is this like Brave number 4? But you have to state your intention to be greedy. That's part of the rules of the game. Al Kaline. Oh no, I'm wrong. George Kell. Because aren't all Detroit Tigers hits when they're old player Al Kaline? Evidently not. George Kell out of 99. Number 4 for the Braves, huh? Good for them. Hoppa. Javier Baez. So like I said, no official break tomorrow. Though we will sell a case of National Treasures tomorrow night. And just because I don't want to have to worry about it later on, shipping will be free. You're welcome. That's right. Free shipping. Free shipping for everyone for the National Treasures breaks. K-line through the mail auto. No. I have never heard that story. Jordan. Free shipping for everyone who buys into... I don't know what we're doing. National Treasures. Oop. That's funny. You guys are all staticky. Get in the garbage can. Carl Yastrzemski. Hey, Yastrzemski keeps jumping out of me. I wonder why. Diaz. Sandman. Randy Arizonia. We'll put Lizardo in there. Do you get one of those per box? I think you might get one. Buster Posey. Well, in theory, there should be another autograph in this stack. The team with the best record get the card. The team that the breaker designates who it will go to, it will go to. That's who it will go to. And since you were just mean to me, not the Dodgers. And just for the record, I've talked about this rule like 17,000 times. So are you saying that you don't pay attention to the things when I say them? Is that what you're trying to say? Because I've already said a lot of times what's going to happen with that. And since both the teams are 0 and 0, you know. Rich Gedman. Since last year was last year and this year hasn't been played yet, everyone is no wins and no losses. Is it really a Lux Dubon? That's pretty cool. If you buy them and we hit the Lux Dubon, I'll just rip the card in half. You can keep the Lux and I'll keep the Dubon. Seem fair? George Brett out of 25. I'll try to cut it fairly, you know. Two more boxes to go. I feel like we've been doing this break for like 2.5 hours. Does anybody else feel like that? I guess I could be wrong, but it just feels that way. That's what we're gonna do from now on with all of the multi ones, so no one gets their feelings hurt. We're just gonna cut them all up. Juan. No, ding ding. Aquino. The conductor. Bo. Kyle Lewis. Kevin Lux. I think the National Treasures checklist is pretty strong. I like it. What are they trying to sell those cases for? Anyone look? Someone look and tell me what the what they're trying to sell a case for on Blowout. Uh-oh, here's an autograph. Sean Green, look at that. Sean Green for the Dodgers. He's got a bad corner, though. He's got a... Oh, my Lord. 2,700? Yeah, we're coming in well below that. 2,700. My Lord. I can promise you all that we will be under $2,700. Though I've seen a few that were $3,000. I was like, what the hell? What kind of money is that? $2,700. Yeah, they probably only had 3. Sold one to some breaker. 2,700. We can take that and sell it for $3,000. Make a couple bucks. We'll just have everyone pay friends and family and ship it with something else. No one will mind waiting a week for shipping. Was that mean? That felt a little mean. I shouldn't be mean. Mike the fish. Yeah, there's more important things than money. Honestly, I will just say that I think the ones that say pay me friends and family or cover the fees, you know, I don't know. I know a few of them and they're nice guys, but I think it's wrong. That's just me. Pick one. Pick one. Ooh, a red. I would never want the sole focus of my life to be money because I would always be unhappy. Is that Lonnie Smith? Are you kidding me with the Braves again? Like 18 of them. What's up with it? What do you mean? You mean what's the thing? Whenever we have retail that we're going to sell, we sell it on that page. And the only people who can be a part of the RCB retail are the people who support the breaks. And I'm telling you, I lost a lot of people because I wouldn't let them in the group. Larry Walker for the Rockies out of 75. I lost a lot of people. Oh, what's coming up? I don't know. There's some basketball, I think, coming. And I know there's more football coming. I'd have to look. And, you know, they don't always ship right away. I have 300 Panini Contenders blasters that are supposed to be shipping at some point, but they don't know when, so some of that might go on there. All right, guys, last box of Mojo, though that was always intended to be to break, and so that's a good thing. Wednesday, all right. That's what I like. You ready? All right, let's do it. Braves have had, what, 6 autos or something? When they let me know, I'll let you know. But some things, oh, so tiny, got a little janky. Some things I'm limited on. Whatever the next basketball that's coming up, I'm only getting 13 blasters, which kind of sucks. But some of these products are like super ultra limited. And then other things I was able to order as much as I wanted. And so I put in fairly big orders. So that was good. Am I going to? I'd probably not. I mean, the thing is, I already have them set up to go as part of a break. You know, as part of 2 more breaks. But let me think about it. I mean, I could always adjust the break. Hey, look at that, Buck Showalter. Nice. Baltimore Orioles have an autograph. Black. I like it. I like manager autographs. A Rosarina. Oh, here comes a refractor of some kind. John Means out of 75. Another Aquino. If I did break them down, I'd have to sell a whole case. I mean, we could sell them by the, I mean, it's only 40 boxes, but I'm kind of enjoying these breaks, though. It's like those half case of Topps Chrome Jumbos and 10 blasters. I like that break too. I wasn't aware that Topps Chrome has gone up. I was just glancing today at some of the pricing, what I could get them at, and man, it's gone up. I only have 2 cases left. 2 cases of Jumbos. Jordan. Mr. Smile. Sean Murphy. The idea is by the time we hit December 31st, that my table that is full of product will be empty. So if it starts getting closer and I don't think we're going to make it because of new product, I'm just going to, might have to just suck it up and list some of the stuff on eBay and, you know, maybe I could, I could list it on Restlesscraft Retail. Why couldn't I do that? I guess we could do that. I mean, why couldn't we do hobby boxes in there? I mean, there's no rule that I can't. It's not a bad idea. I don't know why I never thought about that before. Just full boxes, you know, unopened boxes. No, not breaks. I'm saying if we have stuff that I just want to sell off, I mean, I have good product back there dealing C's. And I would bet my prices would be under whatever the current retail is, you know. I don't know why I didn't think about doing that before. Why not? Oop. Guys are starting to, let's move some. But that's the idea. On December 31st, easier for tax purposes, I will have sold through all of my products. How many cases do I have back there? Probably 20. Oh my lord! You know what else I still have sitting back there? We only did 2 breaks of the Heritage Minor. I've got 2 of the 2-case breaks. I've got 2 more of those back there. I also have a full case of Hobby and Jumbo for what was the other minor that came out? Minor League one that came out from Topps. Whatever that one was, I have that. Really? Pags again, huh? There's a lot of crossover autos. What was that one? Jordan. Yeah, pro debut. I have a case of Hobby, and we did a break with that, a half and half. That was a good break. I have to go back and do that. I mean, there's a lot of things we can go back and do. That would be fun, and not overly expensive either. That would be another one that would be an inexpensive break. Michael Baez. It's got a little bit of a corner bend. Because so many products are such heavy prices. I have a case of Diamond Kings back there. Full case, 24 boxes. Out of 175, Michael Baez. Yeah, I'd like to get to that. I've got a case of, what was that other one that we opened that was so good? Panini Absolute. I've got a case of Absolute back there that I'd like to try to get to. And I've got some other loose Panini stuff that I bought, half a case of this, and some of those special things they had out. Maybe do some, that's why I was thinking about doing some mixers with all of that. All right, guys. It was fun. We're going to do a recap You know, once you get the rhythm, you're all right, Scott. I think we've got them down pretty good. We're going to do this in no particular order, but then we'll separate the autographs out by teams and see what we have. Michael Baez for the Padres out of 175. Auto of Mike Pagliarillo. John Means for the Orioles out of 75. Then an autograph of Buck Showalter for the Orioles. Out of 75, Larry Walker for the Rockies. Lonnie Smith auto for the Braves. Sean Green auto for the Dodgers. Out of 25, George Brett for the Royals. That was nice, 15 out of 25. Rich Gedman for auto for the Red Sox. George Kell out of 99. Rafael Furcal for the Braves. Nice Nico Horner auto for the Cubs. Jim Thome out of 175 for the Cleveland Indians. Matt Carpenter out of 99 for the St. Louis Cardinals. Rendon for the Angels out of 175. Blue Moon Odom auto for the A's. Jason Hayward out of 75 for the Cubs. Rafael Furcal, number 2 for the Braves. Jordan Yamamoto, 4 out of 25. This is the 55 Bowman. First one we've hit that's been read, I think. Out of 175 for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. Mark Wohler's autograph for the Braves. Gurriel for the Atlanta Braves out of 75. I mean, for the Houston Astros out of 75, my bad. Lonnie Smith auto for the Atlanta Braves. Mini of Steve Carlton for the Phillies. Out of 99, Javier Baez for the Cubs. Kenley Jansen for the Dodgers out of 175. A mini of Aquino for the Reds. Roger Clemens foil out of 75. Our second Red Sox auto, Bernie Carbo. Out of 175 for the White Sox, Zach Collins. I almost said Benintendi for the Red Sox out of 75. Very nice Lou Bob Black for the White Sox, 28 out of 99. Al Kaline out of 175 for the Detroit Tigers. A second Mike Pagliarillo for the Yankees. Is it Pag or Pagliarillo? Jose Abreu out of 99 for the White Sox, and Cole Calhoun out of 75. 1 out of 75 for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Those were the base autos, and then, of course, we had this very nice auto of Aquino from the box topper for the Reds. Thank you. That was a lot of fun. Good conversation tonight. Especially enjoy the conversation about food. We do have good conversations about food. I'll try to have his pricing on that as early in the day as I can tomorrow, and we'll get that listed. It'll probably be a later sell, like 8 o'clock or something, and then we'll go from there. But I'll have that for you, and I'll get that listed. So thank you guys. I appreciate you guys as always. Good conversation tonight. A lot of fun. And we'll this will go out on Wednesday. It'll go out on Wednesday, though. Since we're not going to have a Tuesday, I'll talk to my son, see what he wants to do. It'll go out tomorrow or Wednesday anyway. So you guys have a fantastic rest of your night. Thank you as always. Take care, and we will talk to you soon.